Good morning, third graders, and happy Friday. Today in math, we're going to do lesson 16 of our module 4, and we're going to see how we can apply our knowledge of area to find the areas of rooms in a given floor plan. This is actually our last lesson of the module, and we will finish up this module with a fun offline activity that I will tell you later. Let's just do a brief review. Look at this problem, find the area of the large rectangle, find the area of the small rectangle, subtract the small rectangle from the large rectangle to find the area of the shaded part. So you've already done these problems. See here we have the big rectangle. One side is 5 inches, the long side is 7 inches. So you can go ahead, figure out the area of this big rectangle. 5 times 7 is 35 square inches. How do we find the area of the shaded, of the gray part? We have to take away the area of this smaller rectangle, which is 2 times 4, 2 inches times 4 inches. So that's 8 square inches. So we had 35 square inches minus 8 square inches. And the area of the shaded part is 27 square inches. Let's look at a similar problem. Here we have, we still have to find the area of the gray part. So we have a bigger rectangle, 8 by 9. 8 times 9 is 72 square inches, and we have to subtract 4 times 4, which is 16 square inches. So we have 72 minus 16 is 56 square inches. Okay, so 8 times 9 minus 4 times 4. 8 times 9 is 72. 4 times 4 is 16. Subtract. Okay, so here's the project that you will be doing offline today. You will create a floor plan of your apartment, or if your apartment is too big, you can choose a few rooms in your apartment. So look over here. This is a floor plan. You see there's a bedroom, a dining room, kitchen, living room. Okay, that's a floor plan. You can use measuring tape or a meter stick like this, okay, to measure the side lengths of your room, of the rooms that you decide to include in your floor plan. And you, like I said, you can measure all of the rooms in your apartment or just choose some of them, your favorite rooms, 3 or 4. If you don't have measuring tape and you don't have a meter stick, what you can do is measure, for example, your foot. Remember, I think we did this in class. You can measure your foot or your stride, and then use that to measure the side lengths of the rooms. So, for example, if I measure my foot and my foot is, let's say, 20 centimeters long, then I use my feet to measure the side lengths of the rooms that I want to include in my floor plan. And I have the measurements of the room. Okay, so here you have an example. For example, if your foot is 20 centimeters long and one side of your bedroom is 20 of your feet, then you can say that one side length of your bedroom is 20 times 20. So I'm going to do 2 times 2 is 4, and then that's times 10 times 10. Okay, so 400 centimeters, which is 4 meters. Okay, let me see if I can show you. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so this is, let's say I don't have, if you have a tape measure or a meter stick, it's easier. But let's say you don't. Okay, so I have these big slippers on. So you can measure you can just get a ruler and measure your foot, okay, like this. And my foot is about, okay, it actually is about 20 centimeters. It's a little bit more, but I'm going to round it. So you're going to have to use your rounding skills to make things a little bit easier. So if it's like 21 and a half, you can say 20 centimeters. Then what are you going to do? You are going to count how many feet the side length of your room is. Okay, let's see if I can show you this. Okay, let's see. So I'm going to measure the side length of this room. How many feet? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So that's about, I hope you managed to see this, that's about 10 of my feet. Okay, so if my foot is, I said about approximately 20 centimeters, and I measured how many feet fit in this, the side length of this room, and that was 10. So 20 times 10 is 200. So it's about 200 centimeters. That's about 2 meters. Then I'm going to measure the other side length. So this was the width. I'm going to measure the length, and then I multiply the width by the length, and I will get the area of this room. Okay, so that's what you're going to do. You're going to write down the side lengths of each room that you choose to include in your floor plan, rounding to the nearest meter, and then you're going to calculate the area of each room. Next, you're going to draw each room on grid paper, if you have it, okay, paper with squares like this, and provide the scale. So for example, you can say each square is 1 meter, or each square is half a meter, which means that you have 2 squares for each meter. If you don't have grid paper, that's okay. Use plain paper, write the measurements and the area inside. If you like, get creative, cut out the rooms, fit them together to make your floor plan, and glue your final arrangement onto a piece of construction paper. So that's going to be your project for today. Have fun doing it, and we're eager to see your apartments. Bye.